What's up, baby? What it do? From the street to the market, this is where you park it. Finance info with 50 Cal. I'm covering a big issue that really means a lot for me today. Me being a child of the system, being black in America, having to deal with institutions of all kinds, whether it be foster care or group home or whatever kind of systematic shit, jail or whatever. I got a brother that just came home from a dub. Shout out to my brother Pac, making it a dub. I got another brother that's in there in the feds right now. So, and I got children that's in foster care. I was in foster care. There's a lot that incorporates what we're talking about today, which is municipal bonds, or what they call muni bonds. And a municipal bond are issued by governments that allow us to be able to exchange on the market, and it's also based upon um, the governments, or the entities in which that's issuing the bonds for whichever agency that they deem fit for. So, as you know, I say all the time we'll be covering grants of the sort. So, in the comparison of this to grants, we'll be covering grants on our daytime show, Stocks and Finance with 50 Cals, 7:59 all the way to 4:05 plus if we need to, pending how the market flows that day, Monday through Friday. Catch me. One of the comparisons to it is that when you get a grant, you have to be able to provide what the influx or what it is that the expenditure you're going to need for what it is that you're trying to do. Municipal bonds agencies are able to determine we need this much for this agency based upon what happened last year or based upon what happened the last 3 years. They're allowed to do that with the government. Governments do that with them. So I give you one industry right now I know niggas in the street know very well, and that's jail. That's incarceration. Incarceration, one of the biggest markets in the world. The United States holds 25% of the world's prison population. We're not even going to get into the fact that 72% of them are black. Actually, I think it's down to 66%, and then it rolls in Spanish, and it also rolls in whites as well, too. Which means that even in places where equality is being shown, there's more white people that should have been locked up in the first place. So their numbers rose, while our numbers also still went down a little bit because of the influx of black men in the incarceration. And of course, because of region. Obviously, California's got most of the Spanish region that's incarcerated, and the Spanish population that's incarcerated in that region. So let's say your jail needs more money. That jail's got to go to the county. It's going to need more money because they got 5 jails in that county or in that state. Pennsylvania got like 27 jails in their state. So now they need more money to provide to that. So now they got to count, well, what does every inmate need? How much does every inmate cost? This is the same thing for kids in group homes, kids in foster care, for all entities, shelters, women's shelters, women's places. A lot of those shelters got funding from grants that also was provided through, in some cases, municipal bonds or muni bonds that essentially funded whatever that area was or whatever that situation was. So this has a lot to do with, and right now on this segment, we're not getting into the market aspect and how to move a municipal bond or which ones we looking for. We just talking about your government pretty much using you as a value based upon what it is they deem that you need, what they deem that mind you, this is a United States government that's been going on the same law since 1776. They haven't changed shit for real. All they did was keep adding shit into it. The laws already started bullshit for my people. My people was 1/3 of a man. We wasn't shit. Then you added it in. Then you said, oh, well, women too. Oh, Asians and whites are the only people in this country that have any rights. Asians are the only race in which has any they have clear standing as a citizen in this country. Period. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can go Google it, go look it up. You can go, if you watch The Wu Assassin, his father said it in that show. So if you go watch The Wu Assassin on Netflix, that was free advertising for Netflix. Brought to you by Netflix. Because even though the dick was good, you really are into the show. You can go look at it on there. Asians and whites are the only ones that have that. Blacks don't have it, Spanish don't have it, nobody's gonna get it. We'll probably never get it. So, with that said, the municipal bonds control the flow of what gets funded statewide, citywide, federally. The feds, you gamed out and all this crazy crip shit and all that. You know all that. Well, just know that when they strike a task force for you across many states, that's being funded. That's where that's funded from. You know, you got sex ring going on. That's where that shit's being funded from. So you got sex ring going on, and then you paying these people off. They still getting funded while the shit's still happening. Same thing with the drugs. They're still getting funded while shit's still happening. Same thing with pedophilia. They're still getting funding to fight pedophilia, but the numbers that they caught in pedophiles are down surmountably. It's the same exact thing, and they just find the value in a number. Sometimes if you have something in that case where pedophilia, where we actually locked up less pedophiles in the last 3 years than we have in the last 5 combined. So I don't know how that number is. But if you look at that, then they still want to be able to provide. They don't want to decrease in the bond because that would mess up the market, you know. So they have to either overprice other things. We need money for this. We need to defend against online predators. We need to defend against these predators in this state where it costs more money when we get more money from them when we put them into jail, opposed to this state because there's more children in this state. We can't worry about the children in this fucking state because there's less of them, so there's less pedophiles, and we won't make as much money off of them because we won't be able to process them through for them to have to be on this municipal bond so they can be able to. There's a bunch of decisions being made, not based upon your safety, but based upon the economic structure of where the bond is going, who's spending the bond, how it's being provided. Just federal money. Federal money is being spent like that. I mean, that bond, installments, I don't give a fuck what it is. You know, we just heard the Fed of Dallas tell us a month after COVID, oh, we have enough money. We have, his words, not mine, street niggas, his words, quote, we have unlimited ammunition. Okay, pussy, why we ain't getting no fucking stimulus then? And in that manner, we just have to realize that until we start informing ourselves more on what it is, if you're a politician out there, or you're not even a politician out there, you in the city of Chicago, you in the city of you in Chi-Town, you in Cincinnati, you in a rough fucking city, you in St. Louis somewhere, and you really want to be part of your community, and you found yourself at city council and things like that. Start learning these things because we gonna need you. Because I'm gonna be honest, you guys, 10 city council members. What's a municipal bond? They don't know what the fuck it is, but they're being paid based upon the municipal bond. It's fucking ridiculous, and you need to start being informed, and you need to start informing your area and your people. If you're out there and you're doing grants, and even if it's a small grant, like you're just feeding the neighborhood kids, they give you the food to feed neighborhood kids, and it's just, you know, nonprofit, whatever it is. Start viewing these things because there's opportunities for you. Hey, municipal bonds also provide opportunities for people that's already established. If you're established already, you black, you done came up a little bit, your kids done went to college, you got a hair store, and now you expanded to this and that. Start looking into these things. Start looking into grants, municipal bonds, and see if you start working on organizations that's connected with them and connected with who's connected with who, because that can really help society out. You could be the next person that actually helps out, and instead of this money just going to the flow of traffic because a bunch of motherfuckers being grimy, you can actually be a solution to the problem. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Follow me on the socials. Hit me on Cash App. You want to show me some love on Cash App? By all means, I love so. The Street Conduit of Finance is the channel. I'm 50 Cal, and there's been another installment of Finance Info with 50 Cal.